Hello students, let us start our new chapter work and energy. So let us start our discussion about concept of work. What is work? Suppose that anyone can pick up suppose that if I pick up this chalk stick and I want to lift this chalk stick at a particular height, then I have to do some work for displacing this chalk from this position to this position. Okay, it means any object when displaces from one point to another point after applying an external force on that, then we can say that some work is done on that object. When any object displaces from one position to another position by applying some force, मतलब यदि कोई ऑब्जेक्ट एक स्थान से दूसरे स्थान तक किसी एक्सटर्नल फोर्स की हेल्प से डिस्प्लेस कराया जाता है, तो हम कहते हैं कि उस ऑब्जेक्ट पर कुछ वर्क किया गया. तो साइंटिफिक नोटेशन में अगर हम वर्क को डिफाइन करें तो हम कह सकते हैं, सपोज दैट कुली को अगर एक उसके सर पर कुछ आप वेट रख दीजिए और उसको वहीं एक ही स्थान पर खड़ा रहने के लिए कह दीजिए, तो कुली अपने सर पर उस वेट को लिए हुए काफ़ी देरी तक खड़ा रहेगा. वो टायर्ड हो जाएगा, लेकिन उसने उस ऑब्जेक्ट को एक स्थान से दूसरे स्थान पर, एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस पर डिस्प्लेस नहीं किया. इस प्रकार से हम साइंटिफिक लैंग्वेज में कहेंगे कुली हैज़ नॉट डन एनी वर्क. कुली ने कोई काम नहीं किया. क्यों? क्योंकि वो अपने सर पर जो वेट लिए हुए था वो जहाँ पर था वहीं पर रह गया, तो इस प्रकार से वो डिस्प्लेसमेंट नहीं हुआ. लेकिन अगर वही उसको मूव कराते हुए एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस पे ले जा करके रख दे, तो ऑब्जेक्ट गेट्स डिस्प्लेसेस फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर प्लेस. सो वी कैन से दैट इन साइंटिफिक नोटेशन देयर इज सम वर्क डन ऑन दैट ऑब्जेक्ट. सो लेट अस डिफाइन व्हाट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ वर्क. डेफिनेशन ऑफ वर्क: if any object displaces from one place to another place, then the work can be done on that object, and this work can be defined as the product of the amount of force applied that object multiplied by the displacement in the direction of the force. Or also you can define it as, suppose that there is a box whose mass is m, then there is a gravitational force acting on the object, and this weight of the object is acting vertically downward, and one can want to pull this object in this direction by applying some force on it. Then if the object will displaces from this position to the new position at here, this is the new position obtained by this object after displacing. So if the total displacement of the object is s and the amount of force by which the object displaces is f, then the amount of the force along the direction of displacement, because this force is equal to f, so this force can be splitted up into two its component. One is along the displacement and other is along the vertical component of the normal reaction. It means the in opposite direction of the direction of weight. Okay, so the amount of the force which is acting along the direction of displacement, this provides us the amount of work done. So if we consider that the direction of this displacement makes an angle theta with the direction of the applied force, then the amount of the force by which this pulls along the displacement direction, so this can be equal to F cos theta. So amount of the work done will be equal to the amount of the force in the direction of the displacement, that is F cos theta, multiplied by the amount of displacement. So this will be equal to Fs cos theta. Okay, where theta is the angle between displacement and applied force. Displacement and applied force. Okay, so suppose that if any object is pulled just along in the direction of the displacement, it means the theta is 0. If theta is 0 degree, it means that is F and S are in same direction, So this W can be defined as F into S, because cos of 0 becomes 1. Now this arrow placed over on the F and on the S represents that these are the vector quantity. It means they have magnitude as well as direction also. So we place an arrowhead on these F and S. Okay, so never afraid with this sign. This is nothing but this represents this quantity is a vector quantity. This represents direction also with magnitude. Okay, so this arrow is nothing but this is a simple representation of vector quantity. Here is also mentioned arrowhead on the F. So this arrow represents the vector. It means direction of F is along this direction. Okay, so this is the basic concept and definition of the work done. If you have given that any object which is pulled by 20 Newton along any direction and the displacement is 10 meter along the direction of the force, then what will be the amount of work done? Then amount of work done can be calculated as the product of the applied force to the displacement along the direction of force. It means 20 multiplied by 10, that is 200 Newton. 200 Newton meter. Okay, so if suppose that if any object which is placed on any horizontally smooth surface is pulled by a force of 20 Newton and a particular displacement occur as a 10 meter in the direction of the applied force. So what will be the amount of work done to displacing this object by 10 meter? This will be equal to the amount of force, that is 20, multiplied by the amount of the displacement in the direction of force, this is 10. So the total amount of the work done is 20 multiplied by 10, that is 200 joule or 200 Newton meter. Okay, so with the help of this concept you can easily calculate what will be the amount of work done if any object displaces from one place to another place. Yesterday we have sent a particular lecture video to you in which different concept of the work energy theorem. It means how the work can be converted into energy and what is the work if there is a change in kinetic energy of any object. then there should be some work done on that object, and we have provided a particular concept of the work and the change in the kinetic energy in that video. So I think that you have seen that video and properly understand what is the concept of the work energy theorem. Okay, tomorrow we will discuss the few basic concepts related to energy. Okay, till now, take care. Thank you.